Okay. Oh,
there it
live.
goes.
Wait, we're live?
I believe so. Hello, everyone.
Oh my God, did we make it? Are we here? Or is it really here? I don't know. Should we trust it?
Say something in chat if we're live right now.
I know, please, somebody. Did it go? Oh my God, I think
I'm
we're
waiting.
in.
Okay, we got woohoo and hi.
All right, yay. For those who don't know, I'm Sherrilyn Kenyon. I hope you do know, because I don't know why else you'd be here if you didn't know who I was. This must be Matic.
Hello.
Who's going to help me?
I'm real.
Yeah, I didn't make him up. No, I didn't make him up. Anyhow, so Carol normally is with me. Those who've been around, you know Carol Shaughnessy. Well, Carol, for you, those who don't know, lives 2 hours from here, and it's her day night. So to keep her, oh my gosh, we lost light. Where did the light go? David, our lighting guy, where did our light go? But anyway, so Carol's on date night, and since I don't want her husband to kill me, did it get unplugged? Oh my God, we're gremlins. We have gremlins. It's okay.
Overheated.
Oh, okay. Never. Can you move it to the? We also have David helping us behind the scenes. That one's not going to work much. It's on the red. It's about to die. Anyway, so yeah, we have no light. Oh well, it's okay. I like the dark. So I'm going to answer your questions. So feel free to ask. And Matic, you have to read because I can't do both.
Yeah, I'm the reading guy here. That's all.
I know, right? So you have to be my moderator.
All right, we start with the questions?
Sure.
All right. First from Robin von Kleist. He says, hi from Florida.
I think it's a she.
Oh, she. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way.
We don't know. Okay, we're making a guess.
Will Savitar's book will be as large? Will Savitar's book be as large as Asheron and Styx's? Love you, Sherry. Sorry, I'm not so good at the reading job.
It's
apparently.
okay. I don't know. I won't know until I write it, but I can't imagine it's going to be any shorter. It may end up being longer, but until I actually sit down to write the books, I never have a clue. I wish I did. I need my crystal.
And Robin says she is a she. You were correct.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
I'm sure. Wait, Jackie had one. Hey, Jack, by the way, girlfriend.
Oh, Jackie wants to know if you have anything about LitCon. Yes.
We're still, putting it together. We just now started on the plans for it. It'll be October 20th through the 22nd of next year, not this year. 2023, because we need the planning time. Marianne Murray is supposed to be there. Laura Lee is supposed to be there. Who else is coming? They're going to kill me. Oh, well, Carol will be there, of course, and Kim Turner. I've got other people coming. They're going to be, Kelly Z. Riley will be there. But anyhow, so it's going to be KCON, only bigger and, more writers, more fun, more parties. Aha, we have light again. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm sorry, by the way, I look like this. We've been, for the book signing that we have on Saturday, we've been hauling boxes and boxes of books. I love you guys so much. And for the store, we've been, I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare. So y'all get to see me what I normally look like.
All right, next one is from Sherry Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, please tell Sasha the next time you talk to him that we need at least a short story. I miss him.
I know, I do too. I miss all of the guys. That's the best thing about being able to write again, is I can finally get in there and play with them. It's so much fun. But I will, if he would only cooperate for a book. We're trying to do that, but they're much like my children.
And
he should have been a doctor, and instead he's a writer.
But what next is Rick Hudson. He said, reading is what? Fundamental.
Oh, hey, Rick. Question, Thank you, Rick.
And next is by Joyce Harris. They want to know, do you ever do events in North Carolina?
I do, and I have. No, is that South Carolina? I know the difference between North and South Carolina. I have an event. I think it's in South Carolina, though. I did one in North Carolina right before COVID hit. So I hit I'm in Georgia, so I'm not that far from you guys. So yeah, hopefully I'll have something there soon. I hope. Oh, and somebody was asking about Jaden's symbol. I just saw that one go by.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. We actually have it. Whoops.
Here, I will hold it up. My arms are slightly
Oh,
longer.
no, not slightly. They're a lot longer.
Ooh,
There you go. That's
let's
what it
let
looks
focus
like.
on real quick.
Yeah. And we have those, we have these in the stores, but the symbol is, oh, wait. Haha. You want to know where the symbol is? Wait a minute. Wait. Jaden's symbol. Shadow, Shadow Fallen. It's inside the book. Yay.
All right, and next is Nessa. She wants to know if there is going to be a party or a release party at DragonCon this year.
I don't. It depends on if they give our room away. Last year, yeah, they gave our room away. They went, oops. So hopefully they won't do that again. Fingers crossed. I have no power over DragonCon. I'm kind of at their mercy. So yeah. I'm hoping we have one.
Next is Alicia Morgan. They want to know what book will pick up where Stygian left off.
That'll be Queen of All Shadows. Because if you remember at the end of I can't talk. At the end of Stygian, there's a scene with Xander where that book's so old. Well, it is kind of spoilers, but it's like that's the exact place that Queen of All Shadows picks up at. So we're good. We're gonna move right along from that.
All right, and next is Rick, who wants to know when will Nick raise his head again?
We have you to thank for Nick. By the way, this is the son that I've always talked about, who came home from school going, Mom, you got to write me a book with a zombie in it. He's the reason we have Nick.
So I made him sad, is what you're saying?
No, you also gave me the first line of the book.
Put a lot of emotional weight on my shoulders.
But anyhow, I'm hoping to get to Nick next year. That's my plan. But I make plans to kind of run awry. But yeah, Rick, if I have my druthers, we should be starting to get the Nick books anytime now.
All right. And Karen Oles is asking, will you be at DragonCon this year?
God willing, and the creek don't rise. And I'm close enough now they can come get me. So I should be there.
And Joyce Harris says you look good.
Oh, bless you, sweetie.
And the next question is from Krista Clemens. Once again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of these names. When is Born of Trouble from the League series going to be released?
Don't know that one. Tor will be the publisher on that one. They have not given me a release date yet. I'm waiting to hear. As soon as I do, I'll let everybody know. We do have the next League book's going to be out this summer, Born of Blood. I think it comes out in July. Sounds right. Yeah, I think it's July.
All right. And next is Poppy Gloria. She, or him, is asking, can you please do something in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania?
I will try. I around lots of places, but things, they open, they close.
Karina Welty asks, will we see stories for the League children?
Maybe. My plan is to do that. We've got a few more characters that we have to do before we can really get into Legacy. What I want to do is, everybody knows about I'm assuming everybody knows about Kickstarter at this point, with Ash and Sticks. Hello, I just pulled a brain. It's been a long day hauling a lot of books. But anyhow, if anything else is planned, what I'd like to do next is an anniversary edition of Born of Ice, because 2024 will be the anniversary of when it came out. So yeah, that would be a lot of fun. And that way I can go in. When I wrote, those who don't know, when the League books were first published back in the early 1990s, they were done by 3 different publishers. And I wasn't able to publish them with all the League details in them. The first 2 books sold to 2 different publishers, and they decided they didn't want to carry the series on. And so I didn't want to leave the League guys behind. That's when I started the children, because I'd always planned to spin off into the kids' books. And, well, when I was writing Born of Ice, and when I was re-editing it again in 2009, I didn't, we didn't know that Dagger and Kieran were gonna have friendship again. We had no idea that so much of the stuff that has happened was going to happen. So now that we have all those details, I pulled out a whole scene with Jason Kalia. There's a whole bunch of stuff that got pulled out both times I wrote that book. I'm going to put, if I get permission to do that in 2024, then we're going to put those scenes back in. It's going to be so awesome.
All right. And next one is Robin again.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked, do you believe Nick and Asheron will ever make up? I love their relationship.
I can't tell that. I know the answer. And I can't. That's a spoiler. But I love them too.
Well, she's a big fan. Little spoiler?
No.
I tried. All right. Next is Jessica Richardson. They want to know between Jaden and Savitar, any hints what those couple of books will be?
When or what was the question?
Oh, let me re-ask then.
Sorry.
Jessica Richardson asked, I saw in the comments on another post there were a couple books between Jaden and Savitar. Any hints what they'll be?
Oh yeah, book number 1 that just came out. The next book is Queen of All Shadows, which is where Stygian left off, and you don't want it because all 4 books or all 3 books coming lead into Savitar. So this is the first one. Then you've got Queen of Shadows, then Shadows Within. I think it's the name of it. That'll be Jaden's book, and then after Jaden's, we got Savitar.
All right, and next one is fun. It sounds like a role-playing character, maybe. Samantha M asks, do you have any plans to add a mermaid race? I'm working on an original character in the Dark Hunter universe who is a mermaid and friends with the Simi.
We have one in Dead Man's Cross. We've got a whole bunch of mer people. You can tell what I've been running today. Mer people. So yeah, we've already got it in the Dark Hunter world. Because those who don't know, Dead Man's Cross, it's part of Dark Hunter. It's a little spin-off pirate fantasy kind of fun thing.
1 second. I've lost my place. There we go. All right. Next is Laura Sylvain. Nice name, by the way. Mm-hmm. Will you ever come to Ohio?
You and my best friend keep asking me that. I want to. Oh, she's back. I can do that now. Loretta can't. Hey, Loretta, if you're here, hey, baby girl. I hope to. It's on my list.
Next is Aunt Squirrely. Sorry. Threw me off because it's A-N-T instead of A-U-N-T. Aunt Squirrely, will you be doing another fanfic anthology book?
We are, actually. Carol is working on that even as we speak. Sanctuary 2 is coming out in August or September. I think it's August. And then we have the League book. The League fan anthology will be coming out, I want to say February. I think that's right. And then we'll do the next Dark Hunter. So what we're trying to do is every year have 1 League, 1 Dark Hunter. Because I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for wanting to play. All
right. And next one is a big one. Any idea when the Kickstarter will start? Possibly May.
In May? No, it won't be in May. It'll be either Friday or Saturday of this week. So I'll send out a notification right before we open it. Let everybody know. Thank you guys, by the way. I love you so much. Thank you.
All right. And next is from Diana. Last one was from Connie D. I think I may have already said that. But this one is from Diana Munoz.
Oh my gosh, you're fired.
I did not learn.
My grandmother is upset
I did not learn
you.
Spanish. I'm
my
sorry.
abuelita does not like you. Oh my God.
Sherrilyn, please give us a preview of what is going to happen to Artemis. She is my. Give us a preview of what is going to happen to Artemis. She is my consecrated goddess.
Oh, I can't. That would be such a spoiler. I would love to, but I can't.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. So I would love to, but not yet.
Next is Daedra Moore. Hello, Miss McQueen. How is Simi doing?
Simi is up to her old tricks. We have a lot of ice cream. She should be at my house. Actually, we need somebody to eat it. She's doing Simi things. I'm hoping to do a little short story with her cat.
And next is from Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Lol, when do we get a book about Trajan?
That one's hard because Nero's coming. We have, let me take a minute. We've got Jane, Ren, and I think Nero is after Ren's book, if I remember. That's my plan. But remember the characters sometime, because I didn't know was going to come out till I started writing Xander's book, and I realized I need to go back and talk about, yeah. So my plan is to have Nero, and then I'm not sure who will come after Nero. Right now, I'm thinking it's going to be Sicarius, and y'all don't know him yet. Y'all love him when you meet him. You meet him. I'll take it back. No, he's in Eve of Destruction, so you have met him, and he's a bigger part in Jane's book, and he'll be a big part of Nero's book. My plans, they often go awry.
All right, and next one's actually for me, but it is your podcast, so if you want to go back to yours. Oh, well, thank you. It says, hi, Maddie, what got you into writing? Not wanting to do school assignments. It started out as me just imagining literally an alien invasion so I wouldn't have to be in class. And then I had a classroom assignment to do reading, and all the books I could find were really, really boring. So I just made one up. And that's where the first ideas of kind of what I'm writing about started to gestate, is still from that original strain from all the way back in middle school. That was the really weird. Chronicles of Nick.
For those who don't know, he was my unofficial critique partner through Chronicles of Nick. You're supposed to say, I was so inspired by my mother's writing. It was amazing. My mother was amazing.
I'm sorry. The story is much less interesting. Just a boy who wanted to get out of classwork.
Yeah, I tried. Again, should have been a doctor.
All right. And next is from Pam. They ask that they want to know if you will be going to Charleston, South Carolina in June.
Is that the laundry thing? Yes. I think I do have an event there. That sounds familiar. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Low Country though, but yes. I should be there in June. Yeah, that's right. Because Tanya and I were talking about it. Yes. That's a definite yes.
And Jackie wants to know, Sherry, do you know who we need to contact for you to do an appearance in Toronto?
No clue. Fanfare. What was it? The Toronto Fan Expo. I think it's what it was called. I would love to. You need to come here. Come down here. I miss you. You better be at LitCon. I love you. You know who Jackie is.
Yeah, I know Jackie.
Yeah, you better be at LitCon. We're depending on you.
All right. Next is from Jess. They want to know, will there be any extra stories of Ash and Styx with the new release? I'm begging for more, please. I can answer this one, actually.
Some. I'm editing both books as I go through and tweak. And there's a couple of things that was removed, or there are a lot that got removed because they're really thick, huge books. One of the stretch goals that we have, and I don't know if you know what a stretch goal is, bear with me as I explain it for those who don't. When you do a campaign like Kickstarter, you have the amount that you need to make in order to produce what you're trying to produce. And then you have what are called stretch goals, so that once you meet that, we put more money back into it. And one of the stretch goals that we have, if we reach, I forgot what the dollar amount is, but if we reach enough to where I can take time off of my regular books, then I will be able to do an extra volume. So we'll have 5 volumes instead of 4 of the books. And yeah, I really would like to write a whole new update and tell you what they're doing now, tell you how many kids they have, and so that everybody knows exactly what's going on with them. That's the plan.
All right, next.
So what? Okay, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. So what I need is when the Kickstarter goes, spread the word. Let's go viral with it. The more people who know, the more, we can do a whole nother volume. I want to do that volume. Please help me do that volume. Sorry. Okay.
No problem. I'm a little eager on the horse,
Sorry.
But next is from Pamela Klesko. Hi, Sherry.
Oh my God,
Will
hey.
you be at Comic-Con in San Diego this year?
Well, I just signed up for the hotel room, so God willing and the creek don't rise.
Next is...
You may not be there, but I will be there. You're supposed to be there. You should be there, right?
I plan to be, yeah.
Okay.
But me and my wife just had a new baby, so things change, as you understand, with an infant. Next is from Kelsey Klein. Will we ever see Josette and Cadigan soon?
I want one of the scenes that we pulled out of Asheron. I'm making sure it was Ash and not Styx. It was Ash. Was a scene with them. And my editor at the time, she made the executive, we don't need this. And the book, wait, where is it? Can you hand me this? Wait, hang on. Oops.
Take the pile apart for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which one am I looking for?
This
The one
right
at the
here.
bottom?
Because, they had a cow when they saw the size of this one. And then they had a big cow when they saw Styx, which is even bigger. So that was one of the scenes my editor went, we don't need that. What are you doing? I'm like, I want to write the pirate books, and you keep telling me no.
All right. Next is from Kamalea Lazet. Any meet and greet outside of the U.S., specifically Asia Pacific?
Oh, I would love to. Oh my God. Who is it? Somebody I know is going to Hawaii, and I'm like, take me in your luggage. I don't take up that much. Well, I do take up a lot of room, but I'm willing to go on a diet for that. I would love to. I keep telling my publisher that I have fans out there, and they keep going, yeah, but we're not going to pay for you to go vacation. So I have not been able to get there yet.
So literally just because it's too nice.
Basically, yeah.
It's too nice a place to go for a business trip.
I know, right? No, it's not. No. Publisher, no. I need to go.
Next is from Mean Bean. When will Simi get to eat the heifer goddess?
That would be so cruel. I like Artemis. I really do. She's misunderstood. And besides, if we didn't have her, we'd have nobody there to mangle all the same. She's good comic relief. I love her. So I don't know. Maybe. I never say never anymore. I've said never and been wrong. So
next is Alicia Morgan. Will Ptolemy have her own book?
Maybe. I don't have a plan for it now, but that means nothing. As we have seen so many times in my career, I went, no, I swear to God, I'd never write Styx. And here we are, a decade later, Styx 2 we're trying to do. So yeah, I will never say never, because I swore I'd never write Styx's book. I did many times.
And next.
Oh, that's a good one. Will you be doing a second wave of DH figures on Indiegogo? And will the figures be different from the first wave? That is the plan. Skyline Arts is actually the one who's doing them. And last I heard, they're trying to get there were some, who knew COVID was going to break out, who knew war was going to break out and everything. So he had a little bit of trouble getting the fulfillment in, and yeah, hopefully we won't have that with the second wave. Anytime you're doing anything the first time, there's always a few kinks in it. So we should be good to go. I don't know when he's going to plan on it. I think he just said that the figurines are going through customs right now. So they may even be shipping out. I'm gonna text. You keep looking. I'm gonna text and find that answer. Let's ask.
Are you ready for the next question while you're looking through?
Well, hang on a second. Okay, I can't think and type at the same time.
They're fast, so I'm getting worried.
I know. Hang on 1 second. Let me get that answer. Let's find out. I'm being asked here. Wait, look, I've got. I'm being asked. See. About wave 2. Oh, not snowed. I hate you, autocorrect. I'm tired of your shirt. About.
Do you want me to try with my
younger you keep reading. Yes,
right,
your millennial fingers. It respects you much more than me. Okay.
All right. So the next one's from Ann Squirrely. Where does she need to go to send her entries for the Dark Hunter anthology?
Okay,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I did. Your mom is old. Okay. Yes.
I was like,
Conch Edits, I think is Carol's email. I think it's CONCHEDITS. My next newsletter, Carol's working on that right now. And so she's going to tell me. So as soon as I get that, we're going to do a newsletter for all you guys so that you'll know her deadline, when everything's coming. And people who are in Sanctuary 1, thank you for being so patient with me. Everything's going out next week to you, so you'll get your copies of the books and everything you've been promised. I'm so sorry for the wait. I love y'all. Hopefully round 2 should not be so long, but again, it's been a strange year.
next is from Lisa Robertson. How about any
Liza
Robertson?
I love you.
How about any news for movie or TV show talk yet?
We're working on it. We're trying really, really hard. Fingers crossed. Yeah, nothing yet. We are doing our best. I promise you. I promise. We are trying. Nobody wants it more than we do. And I'm like 5 minutes from Trillet Studios. I'm really not happy. Trillet, call me. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Have your moment. It's your live stream. Next is Joyce Harris. First, thank you for the earlier responses. Next, are you going to do another Dead Man's Cross novel?
I tried so hard. You have no idea. My publisher said no. It's a trilogy. We're going to keep it as a trilogy. So I think there should be a book 4. I do. I know a lot of you do too. Maybe one day. We'll see. I never say never. So I do actually have an idea for another book. Yeah, maybe.
All right. Next one's from Kelsey Klein. We already answered, but they might not heard the first time.
Oh.
Will we see Josette and Cadigan again soon?
That's my plan, but I don't know. Well, wait, no, that was almost a spoiler.
Do I need to stop you? Everyone, close your ears.
Cadigan's mentioned in here. I have plans. So there's a book set in New Orleans. So yeah, I know that they've got a couple of pieces in there. So yeah, they will be around, but their scenes are minor. I may need to expand their scenes now that I'm thinking about it. I still got time. Sorry, I'm drifting off. I could make those scenes longer. I might do that. Sorry.
All right.
My brain's going, we have these conversations when you drift off and I drift off.
Jackie asks, Sherry, how come I didn't know you liked hike/climbing things?
Oh my God, who doesn't know I like climbing things? I thought everybody knew I like to climb. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like, okay, the height thing, it depends on what the height is. Like when we were in Toronto, and you remember that thing you made me stand on that had the glass floor? I don't like that because I come from a family of people who are construction workers, and I don't know who put that floor in, and all I can think of the people I'm related to, and I don't want to stand however many 1,000 feet we are off the ground by something that could have been installed by my cousin, so or my brother or one of them, because they're scary people and I don't trust them. They do insane things. So I don't like that kind of height. If I'm in control, I like that kind of height, if that makes sense.
All right. Next is Julie McAllister. Would you ever be in Wisconsin? I will learn how to pronounce things eventually.
Sorry, baby.
In my native tongue.
It's okay. It's okay. You speak Japanese and I don't, so. But I speak a little Japanese. I don't know. The next time, hopefully soon. My plans that go awry.
All right. And next is Cats Meows 8643.
You don't have to give the whole thing. You could just say
Cats Meow. Is it such a terribly long name?
Well,
I don't know how I missed it. What book did and Ash have their parting?
Oh, that's Seeds the Night. That was like 2004 or 5. It's a long time ago. But Seize the Nights when they had their big falling out.
Got you. And next is Jin T. Hi, I'm a huge fan of all of the books, but I was wondering if we will ever get more Lords of Avalon.
I'm trying to think if Shadow Fallen qualifies as Lords of Avalon. I mean, we do have the Dragon books. All of those are Lords of Avalon. Kind of. Shadow Fallen kind of fits into Lords, but not. It's not set in the oh my God, the terre. My brain is now I can't do French. I can't do English either. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Behind the Veil. I'm trying to think. What was that? Well, Cadigan's book, Son of No One's behind the Veil. There will be more and more. The characters will be around. Like Blaze is going to be in a couple of the upcoming books. So, because it's kind of now merged, and once the series merged together, I always think of it all of Dark Hunter, where it's Lords of Avalon, Dead Man's Cross, Were Hunter, Dark Hunter, Dream Hunter. To me, they're one huge series. So I know it's just a big story.
All right. Next is from Rick Hudson again. Will we hear more from the Wares in the Quarter?
Of course. Oh my gosh, yes. We're going back to New Orleans in the next book. Queen of All Shadows is set in New Orleans. So you'll get to see all the old gang again and our old stomping grounds.
Kamalea asks, in con, acronym COID, not too sure what that is on my end.
Chronicles
there
of
was
Nick.
A bit. That makes sense. There was a bit with regard to Simi and her significant other. Will Savitar books show that?
Maybe not. I know. I mean, eventually I've got to write Simi's book. Hopefully. We don't know when, but yeah, well, I mean, we've hinted, like you said, so there is somebody in the future for her. The question is, what's Ash going to do to them?
All right, Katie is a dork asks, do Ash and Nick ever come back and mend things between them?
I can't answer that yet. That would be a spoiler. Oh, wait, I know something about the Silent Swan.
Yeah, sometimes when there's a new comment while scrolling, it goes right back to the bottom. They're too fast for me. All right, here it is. Mean Bean, any idea when you'll get to write the Silent Swan series?
Eventually? No, actually, they're coming up. They should be started. I actually have a book you guys don't know about that's coming on World War II. They'll be right after that one. The first one out. Although I've started the first one, so I don't. My writing's kind of loopy. I go wherever the muse is telling me to go. Right now, I'm slated to do that one after I finish the World War II book. You know this.
Yeah, I know. All right, next is Kimmy Kinderkid. More of a statement, but she says she hopes there will be a second set that includes Simi as part of the Indiegogo figures.
Oh, you know her. You know Kimmy. You've met Kimmy. Yeah.
But answer her statement.
I don't know because I'm not doing all in Skyland Arts. I would think that there would be. There'd have to be. Wait, no. I think I did see let me check here. Let me see my messages. No response. Okay.
He went to sleep. Tragic.
I know, right? Or date, who knows? As far as I think if my memory serves, which my memory is Swiss cheesy, she should be in the next one. I think she's got a pet in her. No, the cat. The cat's with Ash. Maybe the cat was with Cindy.
All right.
I need to up my ginkgo.
Okay. I need permission. I'm like a little racehorse, waiting.
No, you don't.
All right. Julie McAllister asks, anything about a movie yet?
Oh, we're working on that one. Yeah, no news yet. We're trying really hard though.
Sonia Brock asks, my daughter's wondering if there will be any more to Nick's story.
we're trying. I am doing my best to do more Nick. I promise you guys. I promise.
Rosa Bravo asks, will Thorne have a book?
I want Thorne to have a book, especially after you read Shadowfallen and Queen of All Shadows. You're going to want, if you don't already want Thorne, you're going to want Thorne. Thorne is a great character, but Thorne is really hung up on his ex. So I don't know. Thorne is kind of weird to do.
Alicia Morgan wants to know, for her friend Samantha, who's asleep in London, any chance you will be in England in the next year?
Oh my gosh, don't I remember when we went to London? Do you remember it at all?
I was like 6. That
You
was
were
a
a
long
little bit
time
older
ago.
than 6.
8. I was young though.
You were young, but we had the best time. I was there for 6 without you.
I couldn't figure out the cars. They flipped them on me.
Oh no, the best was the bathroom. You couldn't figure out the bathroom, but we hope so. I would love to. Yes, please. I would give anything for Bianca to bring me back over there. It's a lot of fun. I love the game.
All right, next is Connie D. Will Astrid, Zarek, Bob, and Kira show up in any more books?
You know, I want to do an update with those kids so badly. I think it would be a lot of fun. I'm hoping because, Bob's Menasseus is getting up there. How old is he now? Oh my God, he's almost driving, or is he driving? Let me take a minute. I can't do math. Hold on a second. Good God. Yeah, I think he'd be driving now. Yeah, he'd at least have a lunch permit. Where does the time go? When did you grow up?
Me?
You.
What do you mean growing up?
That's true.
I have to do math. 2013. I became 18. No, that is incorrect. No, it wouldn't. I was born 1995. I'm just that old.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who can't remember your age. I'm in denial, though. That's my reason. To me, he's 5. He will always be 5 with the big blue eyes going, Mommy, get me cookie.
All right, next is Diana
Munoz.
Sherrilyn, tell us, which actors do you imagine playing the main characters, Dark Hunter?
I don't even begin because, Hollywood does such a great job. And after, they put, because I was that person, I was the big, huge fan for Iron Man. And when they told me Robert Downey, I was, no! And then it came out, and now I can't imagine anybody else ever having been Tony Stark. And, and then they who looked at Orlando Bloom and said, Legolas. That's the person I want to cast in my movie. So I don't. To me, the characters are the characters. So there's nobody I see that looks like them. But I'm hoping the casting director does not have that problem.
All right. And Lupita Palaio. Will there be more?
At?
This name.
Lupita Palaio.
Thank you. Will there be more Nick books?
I'm hoping, God willing, yes. But actually, hopefully next year is when I'm hoping to go back to do Shadows of Fire. I have all these grand plans. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
No. It's okay. Ready?
Yes, I'm
ready. All right.
All right.
Karen asks, will we get to see more of Noir in the
Noir.
I feel like I'm being bullied today. All right. Noir in the new books. What are his plans?
I can't tell you what his plans are, but he will be. He's quite a bit in Queen of All Shadows. So if you've been missing Azura and Noir, they're all over Queen of All Shadows, the next book. So you will get your fix.
Right. Kamalea says she saw you have a Funko Pop. Where can she buy some of those?
Oh, they're all sold out. I'm sorry, there aren't any left. Sorry.
Sandy S. Any word on when Queen of All Shadows might come out?
Not a word. Waiting on my publisher. Seems I do that a lot. We're waiting on our publisher too with Secret War, which we have a cool little card for. this. Sorry.
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
shamelessly promoting your book.
Thank you. Next is Angel Shigami. Is there an updated reading order with Lords of Avalon and Dead Man's Cross added in? I have
There is.
fallen so behind.
Oh no! If you ask us on the Facebook page, the Facebook. Oh my God! And you didn't mock me. I love you so much. My Facebook page, which is facebook.com/mysherrilyn. There should be one in the list, but if there's not, Kim or Jake or one of them will be happy to give you a list. So.
And author V. Townsend, I don't know if there's a question for you, but did I miss Razor's story? They've asked several times.
Oh no. Yeah. No, you haven't. No, no, you haven't missed it.
All right. And next is from Karina Welty. Will we ever get another companion volume?
I want to say yes. I've been trying to do that for a long time so far. It takes a lot of time and there's a lot of information now. I think the thing would be thicker than Ash and Sticks combined. We're trying to figure out a way at this point because there's so much information. You know, with Doctor, there are 300,000 years of history. That would be a multi-volume set in and of itself. Holy God. I know. Only we can think of a way to make that manageable at this point. Maybe do that as volumes. I don't know. Good thing.
Tennille's asks, she says, I may have missed this, which that's okay. I know it's kind of a long stream, but when will we see Savitar again?
It depends on what you mean by see. I mean, Savitar's book comes out. We got Shadowfallen just came out, Queen of All Shadows, then Jaden's, then Savitar. So his whole book will be out soon. But he's in Queen of All Shadows. I haven't done. He's all over. Yeah. Stay tuned.
All right. Next is Letha Hoffman. She said, "They say I am a DM in D&D.
Oh, like
Would you allow us to use some of your characters as NPCs in their campaign?"
Sure. That's where a couple of mine came from. I used to DM. It's funny. So Maddie, I have. Oh God, I'm that old. I have the original books. We were version 1 was me and my crew. And Maddie, when he started getting to Dungeons and Dragons, he comes up and I'm like,
I know this story.
Oh yeah, you do. So I'm like, here, have them. He said, oh my God, Mom, they're so old. It's the first edition. Thank you for making.
I said it much more like manly, like it's old and dusty.
Yeah.
And blue on it, like
you did.
all those movies where the kid goes up in the attic and it turns out it's possessed. And he loses half his friends, but it made him cool, so it's okay.
But and in the process made Mom feel really old.
All right, and next is from Marilyn R. I know you're working on Savitar. Will Takashi have more time in the book, or will his book come out after? Name up. Takashi, that's how you say it.
Oh, never mind. I've been saying it wrong. Never mind. Okay. What was the question?
Takeshi, if you want to be really dramatic.
He corrects my Japanese all the time. I try. Ichiban. I got Ichiban right though.
Correct. All right. Will he have more time in the book, or will his book come out after?
I don't know. He's one of those where I wanted to do his, but I don't know if he would sustain a whole book. I may end up doing him as a short story. There is an expanded scene that will be in the new, if we get to do the Kickstarter books. There is a scene that I want to add in there that we don't have, but right now I don't know. So I've been saying his name wrong all this time. You must educate me, my son.
Tomato.
Which, by the way, I learned tomato is the Japanese way to say tomato.
And J-Con wants to know, will you be at San Diego Comic-Con this year?
Yes, God willing. I've sent in all the money. I hope so. That's our plan.
And next one is from Kamalea. Any chance a lead companion book?
I want to be one person. I need to be a clone. A couple of clones to do everything. Maddie, I have a project for you.
Oh no.
Put aside your wonderful science fiction novel you're working on.
My work ethic is not good enough for 2. I'm struggling with what I've got.
Okay.
All right, and Lupita Palayo.
Anyway,
will they translate more of Dark Hunter in Spanish?
I hope so. That's the plan. My agent's working on it, so God willing, yes, we will have more. Oh, hey, I like Sherry. The D&D books are worth money. I didn't know, but I would never part with them because they're in mint condition. I have taken care of those things.
What other League characters will we see get books? Will there be figures released for them? By Nike L.
You know Nick Carrion. No, you weren't. You were in Japan. Ian Nick Carrion. Well, I'm hoping to do the League. That's but I again, I don't have control over the figures. That's being done separately with Skyland Art. So I'm hoping. I think that they'll do them. I don't know for sure, and I can't get Wes to answer me at the moment. Dang it! I'm trying to get those answers. As soon as I get them, I will update you guys. But yeah, hopefully we'll have them because I would love to see some league things coming.
All right. And we've actually caught up to the live stream. Did I say live stream? To the live stream with questions. So this is your chance, guys. Any questions you have, doesn't matter if you're worried that they may be repeats or anything like that. Just ask
10
away.
Minutes to go. Hello to Seraphina and the nerd.
Jessica Richardson asks, will we get new bracelets and nail polish in the Etsy shop?
Yes. I don't know. We're having a supply. One of the reasons we haven't had any new colors for a while, a lot of that stuff, supply chain. So I've been working with my people at Thorne Cosmetics. Hopefully we'll have some new soon. That's our plan. I want to get some new for, if nothing else, Comic-Con, but we're kind of getting up on the shipping date for Comic-Con, so I'm not sure. We've been trying forever to get new stuff in. So hopefully soon.
And next question is Sonia Brock. Are you planning to attend DragonCon in Atlanta?
Oh yeah. They would come and hurt me. I'm afraid of them. They're scary people. No, I'm kidding. I would never. The only time I ever missed DragonCon was when he was home from Japan and I had a choice. See my child I hadn't seen or go to DragonCon.
And it was still a close choice.
I know
about how you were torn.
It was not. No.
Just because that you flipped a coin and it landed correctly for me. All right. Question from Alicia Morgan. Any chance of an updated Dark Hunter's companion?
Oh, again. It would take forever. Maybe. We're trying. It's one of those things that's a dream goal of mine. I really would like to do that, but it's going to be huge. We'll have to do that in volumes.
All right. Next is.
That'd be cool though. We'd have like the kid volume. I'm sorry.
No.
Off on my thing.
I always feel bad because when I cut you off.
Volume, and then we'd have weird volume. I'm sorry.
No. When you take a breath, that means you're done. So It's like, all right, next one.
Sorry.
It's you kept taking breaths. It's throwing me off.
I'm sorry.
All right. Melody Soares asks, is Apollomy going to have her own story?
Maybe. I can't answer that one. We got to get through Savitar's book, and then I'm going to worry about. I don't know who's coming after Savitar. Could be Thorne. I don't know. They haven't told me yet. My brain's still working on the 2 more that we got leading into Savitar. So I don't
know. All right. Next is Krista Clemons.
Mm-hmm.
Is there ever more coming out? That is a mouthful. Try saying that 5 times fast.
More and ever more. The plan is yes. Those actually, I should get to the next one. I want to say it'll be out in 2013. Oh my God. 2023 at the very tail end of the year, or more likely it's going to be 2024. But yeah, that's my game plan. I do want to get back to Josiah. I miss him. He plays in my head a lot. Every time I see a crow, I'm like, I need to go write that book. I need to go back and write that book.
And Kamale asks, in Etsy, will there be like decals or vinyls of the logos on this Etsy store?
We have had them in the past. We should be getting more soon. It depends on the logo. We have the Jaden logo right now. I love the Jaden. I know your arms are longer than mine. Jaden. Sorry. Shameless plug.
Poppy Gloria asks, any chance of selling on Amazon?
Selling what on Amazon? Are you talking about the new Kickstarter? No, sorry. It's not. It will only be available in the Kickstarter. We might have extra copies, but for our store, but I wouldn't count on it. If you want to make sure you get a copy, please order through the Kickstarter because that's the only way we're going to guarantee it. And then I saw one. Wait a second. Like there was one that. Hold on. Where did it go? Hang on. That I needed to answer. I saw one that I needed to answer. Hold on just a second.
All right.
Hold on. Oh, sorry. I can't read this one. Where did I see it? No. Oh, Rick, if you're talking about the Kickstarter books, those are going to be, they can't be monthly because I got a lot of, they're huge books I got to go through. They'll be quarterly. And let's see, there was one, where did I swear I saw it. Maybe I didn't.
Want to go down and then just hope it pops up again?
Yeah, maybe there was one question I saw. I know I needed to answer. Sorry. I know. Let's see that. Yes, the turtle got his first haircut. And he looks so cute. Oh my gosh.
All right. And Marilyn R. wants to know if you will be coming to Comic-Con in New York.
Not this year. Another convention that week, Multiverse here in Atlanta that I'll be doing. So sorry, not this year. Maybe next year.
And Francesca B. wants to know, is there a way to find the graphic novel for Asheron?
The best place is, I don't know if we have them in Queen of Shadow anymore. Do you know? Queen of Shadow, do we have them?
I have no idea. I haven't seen any in a while.
Okay. Yeah, I think we sold out of those. Sorry.
All right. And Sarah is asking, will there be a book signing near Ontario, Canada, or Cincinnati?
Not
or
yet.
Ohio?
But it changes all the time. So, and if Jackie has her way, I'll be in Toronto tomorrow. Always check my event page because I just added, I think, 2 or 3 weeks to my schedule. So, yeah.
Oh, and Andy L wants to know, is there going to be a movie for Dark Hunter or League?
We're working on it. We don't have any right now.
And Melody wants to know, is Apollo going to have her own story?
We answered that one. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Do you have, and Stygian Omada fan wants to know, do you have plans to write Caleb's book someday? How about Zeb's?
It don't die. I have that plan. Well, actually,
ominous.
I know, right? Caleb and Zeb are a huge part of Shadows Within, which is Jaden's book, obviously. So, yeah, a whole lot about them. But yeah, Caleb is one of those I really want to do.
All right, and God of Minecraft wants to know, will there be a League companion?
We're working on that. But I don't know when. No, I see that. We're working on it. We don't know. It's one of those, I got to do the other writing. Unfortunately, I'm one person. I need to be a dozen.
All right, and Jackie wants to know, how often do you plan to do these lives?
We're hoping to do one a week if technology will cooperate. Those of you who know tend to break anything that has a battery in it. So I'm actually amazed that we pulled this one off. Thank you. You're awesome. And then I saw one for any plans for new shirts? Carolina, I'm trying. Yeah, there's a couple of ideas that we have. Know that in the Kickstarter, one of the things that we're planning to do are shirts. So yeah, we'll have some at least for that.
Michelle wants to know, are you coming to Minnesota?
I love Minnesota. I don't have it on my schedule yet, but like I said, check the event page because it's always being updated and I'm always adding new stuff in.
And Cat Meows 8643 wants to know, they're reading Shadowfallen right now, but they're occasionally feeling lost. Is there necessary things to read like Hellraisers?
No, not really. I mean, we go back in time, so you really, I don't know why you're for time period. So I thought everything was pretty well explained in it. I'm now going through going, what did I do? What, how did I screw that up? So, no, I mean, it's part of the Dark Hunter world, but it should be alone because it is literally like we went way back where we've not set a book before. So it should all be self-contained.
It's well into far prequel territory.
Yeah.
All right. And they also want to know, what are the Kickstarter books?
The Kickstarters are where we're going to take, hand me my big books again, on the bottom there. What? Yes, both of these. Ooh. We are these books. Ash and Sticks. Can't see Ash because the cover to it is here. We're going to take Ash and Sticks and merge them into one book. Okay, not really. Well, yes, it will be one continuous story instead of being two different volumes like this. But because they're so mammoth, they're going to be 4-volume sets. So we'll do volume 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And the coolest thing about them is they're going to have these beautiful gilded pages. And they're going to have it won't be this color, it'll probably be black and red, but we'll have ribbon bookmarks for them. And let me see if I can find one with illustrations in here. This is not my book. This is actually one that the company doing it is sent me to show me the quality of their, there's an illustration, to show me the quality that they do these things with. These are amazing. I need to put the point, where's that book? So I can find it again when I need it. There we go. Ha-ha. This is why the bookmark is so cool and handy dandy. But there we go. So yes, we're going to, as you can, I don't know if you can tell or not, but the pages are just, they're glossy and they're, and it's just going to be an amazing, I love the company that we found. We're going to do it, we will have illustrated end pages in Ash and Sticks. So there's a whole lot of cool stuff that we're, does this one, no, that one doesn't have it, but we're going to like Shadowfallen, only we won't have just one thing stamped. We're going to have the cover part. It's going to be just amazing. We'll have mock-ups so that you can see what we're planning. Although that could change depending. But yeah, so it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys because it's going to be so great.
All right. And it's hit 9 o'clock. So we're going to answer just a couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up.
Turned into pumpkins.
So from Rick Hudson, he wants to know how often we're planning to do these live feeds. And that is, once again, every week Wednesday. From now on.
Although I may have to move it away from Wednesday because otherwise I will never have Carol again. I don't want to be responsible for her divorce, so.
But the main thing is we're planning to start doing these weekly.
There you go.
So just keep on the lookout.
I hope you guys will join us. Yeah.
Yeah. And
wait, we don't understand about the Kickstarter. If you go to my Facebook or my regular site, I have a link to the Kickstarter. I should have memorized that. Darn. Anyway, there's a link to the Kickstarter. Kickstarter, you can explain this better than I can, son. Because right. you did your Kickstarter, and you're the one that said, "Mom, go do it on my Kickstarter." Explain Kickstarter.
How Kickstarter works?
Yeah, and what it does.
Okay. So the way Kickstarter works basically is that these are goals that we can't have right now at this moment. So the way Kickstarter works, it's crowdfunding. So what we do is by using Kickstarter, we can see that other people are interested and in exchange for, I guess, like an investment or.
Well, they call them rewards. But what he did with his comic book went way back in high school, is because he had to hire the artist. He had to hire. Well, you were the writer. Who else did you hire?
I had a colorist, and then I had an artist, and I was paying them both, and I was on a high school part-time budget.
I'm that mean, Mom.
I didn't have any money. So
and to be fair, you didn't want any money either. You wouldn't let me help you because I tried.
Yeah, so trying to get it launched my own way, and I started a Kickstarter just to see if people were interested. It did not take. Even with a name as unknown as mine, for some reason, people weren't biting at the bit to invest in it. But with the Kickstarter, it's basically once you hit that goal, that means that they'll start shipping out.
Well, they don't start. What you do is you go through and you figure out how much money. Like I said, I've been talking to the printer who's going to be printing our books for us. You figure out how much it will cost, and then once everybody sees that, then we have what are called reward tiers. And the first one we have what are called reward tiers. And the first one we have is for the 4 ebooks, and those are at $40, which is that was the question I saw. I was asking why the ebooks for Shadowfall, and I don't have a clue why I don't know what the Kindle price is. That is set between Amazon and my publisher. So I don't know what Amazon and my publisher are doing. I have no control over the cost of the ebooks on any of my traditionally published books. But for these, because they're huge, and I do have to hire somebody to go in and make the ebooks. I can't do that myself. To make sure that they'll work with Kobo or your readers, the Kindle readers and all those. I've got to hire somebody who can do that for me. So the ebooks will be the cheapest. They're going to be $40 at the first tier. And then I don't remember without looking at the sheet what the other tiers are. But like I said, the money is going to be there to do the production costs that we have. So we have individual tiers. Some of the books will be signed. Some are not going to be signed just because, we've got boxes galore right now. And I love you guys. No, and that is not, they bless you. Mwah. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the fact that I can't walk downstairs. So thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I can't walk down there. It's a mess. You go scary. Down there, it looks kind of like a warehouse.
Yeah.
Are falling on things.
Bless you. Thank you for that. In fact, that's what I'm going to do when I leave here is I'm going to go back downstairs to sign. So I am not complaining. Thank you, God, for this. And thank you guys out there for it. But anyhow, because, I know my limitation of what I can sign, because I will normally when we do a book signing, what they do is they send us what's called the tip sheet. This is the tip. And this is normally all we ever get whenever we're signing your books for the publishers or for, traditional means. What I'm going to be doing is I will be hand signing every single book that comes in. So I'll be handling very, very carefully, wearing gloves, handling your books and signing each and every book. So because of that, we had to limit how many I can do because you guys don't want to wait ever for them. And while I can be fast, I do want to make sure that I take my time and show each and every one of your books the love it deserves because I love you guys so much. So there will be a limited number of autographed editions per tier that we can do. So yeah.
All right, and
did I smell that?
I think you were pretty thorough.
Okay,
but we can explain more as once we actually launch the Kickstarter.
Well, and all the instructions are there. Yeah. All the instructions are on the page, but if you go to my Facebook.com, my Sherrilyn, or you go to SherrilynKenyon.com or mySherrilyn.com, we have information, and you can go and sign up right now at Kickstarter to be notified the day we open it. So
yeah, part of the plan is once we launch the Kickstarter, so that we can make sure we're there's as much clarity as possible. We're going to be doing these live interviews or whatever you want to call them every week from now on.
Fan chats.
our fireside fan chats.
There you go.
But we'll make sure. But we want to be as clear. Make sure that everything's as upfront as possible. And last note, it hasn't officially launched yet.
No.
The official date is
Friday. I'm hoping for Friday, maybe Saturday. But I'll let everybody know before we launch it. I will send out and go, hey guys, get ready. I'll give you a little notice.
All right. And with that, we are finished with questions.
Thank
We're
you,
going
guys.
into our closing remarks. Thank you all. It was my first time doing this, so thank you
You
for
did amazing.
bearing with my illiteracy.
Oh no, you're wonderful.
And yeah, thank you for all your support and being with us for everything.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Oops, wait,
All right.
up here.
Oh, the button.
The button's there. I don't think you did it. Oh, wait, there you go. I love
There
you.
we go.